Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Let's Stay Gamers, and welcome. So today I wanted to show you my mobile AA trailer. Now the idea behind this was to build a system that could be towed to different locations, say you are mining various different areas, and set up not too fast, but fast enough that it could be easily accessible by one of the mining crew members to defend themselves from hostile fighters or other things on that planet, or even from the skies above. So I'll show you how it works. We've got a little bit of a Jeep, we've got a little bit of a trailer with stabilizers, and we're going to drive it around the corner to an actual setup location. So we could drive this, so we hit the P, disengage our landing gears. You see the trailer is actually being pulled there quite nicely by our little supply Jeep, and in the supply Jeep we have extra ammunition for the trailer, of course, just what you need. And this vehicle can also be used to pull various other trailers that I'm currently in the process of working on. We've got an AA one, we've got a fold out sort of operations base as well trailer that requires a little bit of a bigger truck, but I'll have to show you that another time. Now if we move into this location and we put our parking brake on, we disengage our merge block, so let's actually turn that off, and now that's disengaged we can pull the truck away, park it at a safe distance so it's not in the line of fire. So there we go, truck's parked over there. By the way, we're on the bloody Gulch map. That's from the Steam Workshop. It's not an actual planet, but it serves the purpose very well. Now we can hop into the mobile air gun. And now we're in the little system, we can actually start setting it up. So we're going to go to our spectator cam and I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to access the remote control block. Remote control block, where are you? There you are. And the first thing we're going to do is stabilize the system by enabling our little stabilization pistons. You see how it pushes it up, lifts it off the ground on the wheels, and then we're just going to disengage our lock on the back there. So disengage the lock, and then we can rotate all the gears into position with the hinges. So we can see the actual stabilization gears are rotating down. It's got a little bit caught on the turret, so I can actually just get into position and move that turret out of the way so they can all fall down into position. Perfect, really going smooth at the moment. We've not had serious problems. And we can actually disengage them hyper-extended pistons now, and we can lock them in place, so we've got a really stable sort of firing platform for when it comes to engaging enemy craft. So disengage the hood, and we'll go to F9. That'll allow us to control the turret. So you can see we've got a really stable sort of turret design that we can track targets across the sky really fast. You can also see we've got the red target cursor, and if I spin up these miniguns, you'll just be able to see the sort of firepower that we've got. But I'll show you this at some targets in a minute. But you can really track targets well across the sky and engage them. So let's actually access the camera with F5. And there we go. You can see we've got a nice target cursor that tracks across the sky where I fire. So you can see it's just a little bit below because I can't center it up because the blocks work. We'll shoot these little red trucks and then we'll put some air targets in. So you can see how fast these actually shred through the armor of these trucks. There we go. It is very controllable. I'll leave it aimed at this one particular point. You can see how it creeps up ever so slightly and then just holds off into that position as we deteriorate through that truck. There's not pretty much nothing left of that truck. Oh yes, beautiful. Let's go to spectator and have a quick look around at them trucks over here. So that truck's absolutely shredded. Wheels are on fire. It's a mess of components. And we've got the same over here with the roof coming off. So for this next test, I'm just going to throw a Henry out and just see how fast we can actually engage it. So we'll go to the camera. Henry shooting across the sky. We can shred straight through him. And he's left the target area, but a good few parts went and flew off him there. Let's see if we can get another one launched out. Well, let's set this one a little bit further back so I have time to help back into the turret. And throw that, and then another 5. Let's see him come over. He's coming over fast. Oh, look at that. Just a little bit of aiming ahead, and I'm shredding the hell out of him. Oh, there's not much left of that one. Let's see if we can get in spectator cam to fly over and see what's actually left of him. Oh, he's juttering off to one side. His engine's damaged. All the inside is leaking out. Wow, that's pretty damn cool. I added some extra thrusters on so he could resist the natural gravity pull. But wow, that's a cool little thing to mess around with. I really love this AA turret. It looks so badass. Just looks like that World War II one that you've seen. Anyway, let's pack this up, get the Jeep to hook it back up, and we'll see what we can do. So back into this position, make sure all the systems are flat, get my AA gun ready. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is disengage the locks on the landing gears. So disengage, we need to fold them up nicely, but we can't fold them up until I push the pistons up. So there we go, you can see they're folding away very nicely indeed. And then we need to make this so the turret is in the correct position. So we'll have to access a 9 again. Just rotate that, give that a chance to get in. And once that's in, we can actually lock that in place. So move that down a little bit. locks it in place, and make sure my merge block is on. So when I get into the Jeep, merge block and on. There we go, perfect. So we'll hop out of that and we'll head back over to the Jeep, hook it up, and we could leave to the next sort of mining site. So we'll reverse that up. Now the problem with this is that since there's a little bit of a curve on the merge block, so it feels more like a trailer, it can be a little bit hard to line up. So let's see if I can do it first time. First time, beautiful. And then all we have to do is push the pistons back down. You see the trailer's pistons are back up, and we can drive on to the next AA site to defend the next sort of mining facility. Anyway, I thought it'd be pretty cool to show you that and have a mess around with my little AA trailer today. If you want to see it on the workshop, let me know and I'll put it up once I've added a few more features and maybe added the second type of trailer as well. Anyway, let's thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.